Good afternoon. This is Charles Weaver with MSPAlliance TV, and I am privileged to have Mr. Matt Bolton, Vice President of Products from PacketTrap Networks, joining us. Matt, welcome to the program.
Thanks, Charles. Thanks for having me.
So the first thing I have to ask is, did you guys get tagged, or what's going on with the screen behind you?
Yeah, one of our inside sales guys tagged us. He's a graffiti artist and thought that he would add some spice to our conference room. So gave us a nice piece of artwork that you see behind me.
Looks good, looks good. So for those members and anyone out there on the MSP side of things that hasn't heard of PacketTrap Networks, can you give us just a little background on the company and what you guys do?
Yeah, so PacketTrap Networks was founded on the premise that networks and network management is getting more and more complicated as new technologies get thrown in the lap of IT departments. For example, VoIP. 5 years ago, VoIP was still handled, or telephones were handled by the CFO or the finance department. Now they're handled by the IT department, and virtualization and a bunch of other stuff. So we wanted to make network management easy again by integrating management and monitoring of those different technologies into a single platform. And we've also seen that penetrate into the small business and those type of technologies. And so with PacketTrap MSP, our goal is to give a holistic 360 view of the customer's network, just as if there was an internal IT department.
So you guys are, I mean, if you had to describe who you're primarily designed for, are you designed for the smaller SMB focused MSP? Are you more towards the mid-market? Do you have any sweet spots?
Well, I would say that we probably are catered towards the higher end, but that being said, we have a technology suite that can scale from the MSP in a pricing offering as well. This can scale from a MSP managing 5, small law firms up to large, MSP Mentor 100 type of companies that manage large, highly distributed networks where network management in terms of infrastructure is very critical as well, not just, endpoint like desktop and server management. So our solution scales that entire portfolio.
So that's probably a good point, because you're probably seeing the same thing we are, which is over the years, a lot of MSPs actually start to take on a very diverse type of clientele, and it's not like it was 5-10 years ago. They're really taking on some pretty diverse environments.
Yeah, diverse environments, especially when it comes to not only the type of customer, but also the needs of the customer, and if an MSP or a VAR has the opportunity to potentially sell a VoIP system or a virtualization infrastructure to a company based on their needs, they're going to go try to learn that technology, even though they might not know it today, sell that environment, and they want to make sure that their management platform that they have can support those type of technologies. So we try to say, again, that 360 view where we can support you today, but as you go to expand and grow your offerings and your customer base, you have a platform that can grow with you.
Absolutely, absolutely. So from your website, people can see that you're already integrated with, PSA tools like ConnectWise. Do you have any other types of, working relationships with other vendors out there in the community that MSPs should be aware of?
Yeah, so coming on Monday, this Monday, which is April 5th, we'll announce integration with Autotask. And then later this month, we will also have integration with TigerPaw. So the main PSA vendors in the MSP world. In addition to, we have relationships with a lot of other vendors, be it VMware, be it Cisco, be it SonicWall, be it Microsoft, other players that have technologies that MSPs will be dealing with.
Absolutely. So if you could talk about maybe put your forecasting hat on, and what are you expecting the rest of this year to be like? Because you're probably talking to your partners, you're talking to a lot of MSPs.
Yeah.
Are they optimistic? Do they feel we've turned a corner? What are you seeing out there?
Yeah, it's a really good point, and I think it really depends on the type of MSP that you're talking to. I would say at the smaller end of the environment, it's making sure that they're stable with their existing customers and they're not going to walk away from them, because I think business in that environment is a little bit tough to come by these days. So they need to make sure that they can maintain what they have and then hopefully start expanding some things into those existing customers, because it's very difficult to grow new customer base. That being said, we have an MSP acceleration program that provides, marketing tools and campaigns for those smaller customers to help them grow their base when they're ready and capable of doing that. At the higher end of the market, kind of the more, I don't want to say sophisticated, but MSPs that target larger environments, I think we're seeing some pretty tremendous growth. And I believe the reason why is because larger companies that maybe have 250 to 500 employees are really looking to consolidate their IT staffs and outsource a lot of non-core competencies. So that goes to network management, desktop management, things like that an MSP can provide.
No, that's good. That's good to know. So if an MSP wants to learn more about PacketTrap, what's the best way to contact you guys?
Go to PacketTrap.com. And I think there you'll see an easy navigation to one, download trial version of the software. That's a simple setup. Take 10 minutes to get it installed, and you'll probably be monitoring a customer within 15 minutes of install. There's quick links to our sales team. There's quick links to our PacketTrap community, which we recently just announced and redid, that has tons of content up there for based on either selling services to learning about our product, to just stuff about the industry as well.
Well, I really appreciate your time and being with us, and I'd also like to mention congratulations on being an MSPAlliance accredited vendor. You guys earned it, and we expect to see some great things from you guys in the future.
Thanks. We look forward to growing our relationship, and I think there's a lot of good things to come. I think the rest of 2010 is going to be pretty exciting.
Well, maybe we'll talk later on in the summer or later in the year, and we'll get an update from you. How does that sound?
Yeah, that sounds great, because one of the things we do have coming out on Monday is our 5.2 release, if you don't mind. Not only are we launching Autotask integration, but I think you're going to see some revolutionary things come out in this release for MSPs, one of them be it network mapping. We think that we're going to provide a great visualization tool for MSPs to visualize their customers' network, see all the interdependencies and relationship between devices, and then identify exactly where a potential problem occurs within those links and be able to troubleshoot it right on the dot, which I'm not aware of any other MSP platform that has something like that.
Exciting stuff. Matt, thanks very much for being with us.
Thanks a lot.
Take care.